Olá, I'm Ana Santos from PTQ Portuguese Lessons Online. Welcome to one more week, one more video as usually dedicated to a small and simple detail regarding the Portuguese language. And in order to try to help you improve your, for sure, well-behaved when it comes to the language, because I know that learning language can be tricky. So here I am in order to help you in these small details. For all this, don't forget to subscribe my webpage where you can find all the details and all the things that I've been doing so far for this video and many more that I've been doing in this last year at this moment, yes, over 50 videos different that you can find regarding different things and my podcasts. This year I've been dedicated especially to my podcasts. At this moment I have two. One for beginners, more dedicated to small text where you can improve your understanding, Por Terras de Portugal. And my second one, Neste Dia, a little bit more advanced, maybe for intermediate. And this tries to conciliate both the Portuguese language and the Portuguese culture. And with this you have all the details, all the things that you may learn and find more when it comes to this amazing language. So, and let's see what I have for you today. Today I'll go with this very, very simple detail regarding the language. Today is more vocabulary that you can use in different situations, and it's about the idea of numbers and about the idea of giving you dimensions. First of all, I was almost forgetting. For those who are maybe still interesting, I'm starting a beginner's level course during the day. It will happen on Wednesday mornings. So if you're still up to, why not to adventure with me and with some friends to all together and let's have some fun. So, as I was saying, today we'll talk about countable and non-countable adjectives. For those who come from the English language, this makes a lot of sense. And maybe here, because the English becomes our communication language, I will also use this term because it can be easier. So just to give you some example of expressions today, and we'll see some examples. So let's go and let's start with the non-countable adjectives. What's the idea of what's non-countable adjectives? What does this mean? So this is the idea that you cannot count or measure. It's the idea that the answer about how much you won't find an idea of dimension per se. So usually in Portuguese, the question is quanto or quanta. In English is the how much. So let's see, and I will read, okay? So let's see some non-countable. So, uma quantidade de, ou uma grande quantidade de, muito de, o resto de, pouco de, pouco, pouco, muito, suficiente, menos, nada de, não muito, mais. Of course, this is a non-extensive list. You're thinking about some others, but it will be impossible for me to cover all the details. And now let's go to the countable. This idea where you can express quantity and amount. And here, usually you have the idea in English, you have a different question. It's about how many, but don't forget that here in Portuguese, you have the same question. Quanto, quanta, quantos, quantas. What's the difference? If you, in how much, you never change. It's always quanto. In this idea of how many, then you have to change. Why? Because you're thinking about something. And immediately that something, as you already know, always has a gender. Let's see some examples. Grande número de, uma pequena quantidade de, uma grande quantidade de. Alguns, par de, muitos, outro, poucos, menos, muitos ou muitas, again, regarding what's next, mais, a maioria de, nenhum de, muito de, vários ou várias de. And let's see what I have here, some examples for you, trying to help you. Let's see. And what you have here. So let's see with the non-countable adjectives. So, eu estou pouco cansada. Preciso de pouco de ajuda, por favor. Or, for the countables. Preciso de outro café. I don't know if you can notice some theme regarding this. Preciso de outro café. Grande número de pessoas veio à minha festa. That would be very nice. And that's all for today. This was a very simple video in order to try to give you more vocabulary. Sometimes I know when I go picky into our language, as you know, sometimes I go to all this vocabulary and soon I will merge all these situations. So don't forget, enjoy, subscribe, listen to my podcast, check the news that I have every day in a routine base on my Facebook page, and please don't forget. Have fun. Ciao, ciao.